My name is Wayne Holt. I am from Buffalo, Missouri. I own Holt Monument Company, LLC, a family-owned business that was started in 1927 by my grandfather. We create lasting memorials to people that go to the cemetery. I'm doing the value story homework. It is not an easy thing for me because the value story requires you to determine the differences between you and a competitor, what makes you better, what we're doing that is better, how we're doing it, why we're doing it, how it benefits the customer, which is your primary concern. You benefit the customer, you make them happy, they spread the word. It helps your business. So it's a good thing doing this homework, quote, because it's making me think about those things. One of the things I determined, having seen what they're talking about in this system, is that we're trying to put too much in each ad, cover too many areas. And I plan on making a change where it's not as stuffed in each message. The Warner Concept System, in essence, trains both myself and the sales rep for the radio station in their concept of the proper method to do this, to get more results from the money you spend and the ads that you have, which is what it's all about. The Warner Concept System, which advocates a long-term relationship with the radio stations, in the essence that it promotes a more personal relationship between the sales rep and the business, where they get to know each other. The sales rep gets to know the business better, understands it more, and can better figure out what the business needs as far as the advertising. I do believe, and have felt this even before seeing this, that you do need a long-term commitment with it. What the Warner Concept has helped realize is you pick the stations that you work with on this level. You don't have such a shotgun approach to it where you hit every radio station. You pick those that are going to do you the most good. In the past, my expectations about what radio could do were very limited. Primarily, it was used as a method to just make sure our name was out there. Message content was secondary, because the primary thing, again, was just have your name out there so people remember. Having been through the Warner Concept systems up to this point, and along with some other things that I have taken, I'm finding that content is more important than I thought, and that it needs to be relayed to the public so that they understand you as a business, why they should come to you. We've started a survey of sorts earlier this year, in which we are asking customers how they knew about us. We needed to do that to find out our most effective areas of advertising. And so we even included it on a sales form. That way we remember to ask, and the people that don't mind answer, you get a truthful answer from them. I never really expected much from the radio advertising in the past. Again, having seen what I have of the Warner Concept Systems, and again some of the other training that I have received the last year, I am coming up with bigger expectations of what radio can do and what this whole thing can do for me. I don't know, I'm still too new at it to have a good idea as to how far it will go, how well it will do. I'm starting to develop those expectations now. And it takes like a year before you can really see any results, in my opinion. Now, some people will try to tell you, no, you can see it immediately. I don't believe that. Our market is one that is not driven by impulse shopping. So we're more of a need basis, where I feel like, especially with the highly mobile population we've got now, and the fact that, like they say, 50% of the population changes in 5 years or something like that. Unlike my father's time, where it didn't change so much, we have to get our message out there to make sure people are aware of us and why they should come to us. And my expectation is for this next year to accomplish that a lot better. To this point, I don't know, I think we're almost halfway through the presentation. And due to some scheduling problems, it's taking a while. But the information that has been presented has been done in a very good manner. I hate to use terms like that, but at the point, that's what I could think of. It's presented in a manner that I can understand it. There are examples which are helpful, where you can actually see how it has been implemented and used by other people. The videos, I'll admit, in this day and age are the way to go, because everybody's used to it. It is a format that they've grown up with. I grew up with it, and so it's a very good way to present the information. It also, again, for me, is helpful because of the scheduling conflicts, because you can come in, watch a series, and then wait until another time that's available to come back and see more. And it also gives time to digest what you've seen, so that you can think about it, ponder it, go, yeah, okay, or maybe. I've enjoyed the presentation to this point. Some of it is a bit redundant, but redundancy is not a bad thing, because it might be an area, oh yeah, I forgot. They told me about that before. So that's good.